Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Take some time and subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. This is gonna be another DVD pickup video. We got 20 pickups for you guys here today. I got 19 pay-per-views, one other DVD, and I got these $3 a piece, so pretty good deal on some pay-per-views that I definitely needed for the collection. Drop a comment down below if you need to see a review of any DVD you would like. If I have it, I'll review it. Gonna continue our little cage series with Hell in a Cell up this weekend. Let's get into it, guys. We got 20 pickups. $60. Yeah, I found a local ad here in the city and I made things happen. $3 a piece. He has some other DVDs that are the 3-disc sets and Blu-rays. He wants $8 a piece for some of those, but I don't know. I think I might pass on them for now. 3-disc sets are hard to come by here and there, but you can find them fairly cheap nowadays, maybe under $10. $8 is depending on which ones, it's a hit or miss, because you can usually find them for $5, maybe $6 or $7 at the most. But let's jump it right into this. We're gonna start it with the one that's not a pay-per-view here, and it's John Cena's Word Life DVD, back from 2004. We got most of John Cena's memorable raps on here and freestyles, highlighted by his feuds with Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, his rap against Kurt Angle in The Big Show. It says that some of his most controversial material is now seen and heard unedited for the first time ever. Not sure to believe that or not, but it's got matches with Brock, Kurt Angle, Undertaker, Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero. 4 features from Confidential, Before They Were Superstars, and Christmas in Baghdad. Over 2 hours of DVD extras, so pretty cool. I'm not going to show you all the disc art for all the pay-per-views, but here's the John Cena DVD. I've said this a lot lately, but I really wish they would do stuff like this, just a simple 1-disc set for, guys coming up and the newer stars, Hey, I really like the set they did for Kevin Owens, but, could it really have been a, single disc set? Sure, it could have. It had, the dock was only an hour on it. Put the 3-disc set out later. And, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. I like things to be different. More 3-disc sets just means that the quality is going down with them. The running times of, 7 and 8 hours is ridiculous when it should be minimum of 9 hours. Personally, they can pack 10 to 12 on there if they really wanted to, but let's move along, guys. We're gonna go from the newest all the way to the oldest, and we start up from Battleground in 2013. One of CM Punk's last shows here from October of 2013. And I really hate the way that they do these, because there's no match listing and there's no insert. I just can't stand that. I guess Punk was in the he's battling Ryback here, so we got the Shield versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust, but whatever. Money in the Bank 2013, pretty good show here. RVD on the show, and they actually got a match listing on here. John Cena versus Mark Henry. I talked about that a few times as of late with the fake retirement angle and how great that was. This was the matchup that they ended up having on that show. Payback from 2013 featured John Cena and Ryback in that 3 Stages of Hell match. We also had Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk versus Chris Jericho, and this was in Chicago, I believe, where, you know, Punk left. Punk left after WrestleMania, and he would end up coming back here in Chicago. Moving along to 2012, Survivor Series 2012. Pretty good show here. We got Team Foley versus Team Ziggler, Big Show and Sheamus, and I really like that feud personally. I thought they had some great matches, Big Show and Sheamus. Sheamus is like 6'6", 6'8", and he's a much bigger guy. He can, you know, do some pretty good moves on Big Show. I thought they had a great couple of matches there in 2012. Very underrated feud. Yeah, Big Show is champion, you know. He hasn't had the best runs, but I personally do have a thing for Big Show. Money in the Bank 2012, and in case you didn't know, John Cena won. And I really do like the 2012 stuff, because that's like getting CM Punk's full title run on pay-per-view. Moving along here, never before, never again. Survivor Series 2011 there, John Cena and The Rock teaming up against Miz and R-Truth. We got Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk. Punk finally regains the championship after dropping it at SummerSlam there. And Money in the Bank 2011, one of the greatest shows of the PG era, of the modern era. I'll have to go back and watch it because it's been a while. Yes, I love that CM Punk John Cena match just as much as the next guy, and I actually just watched it a few days ago. We're moving back a bit more here in 2008. Buddy here, he didn't have a couple from 2010, which I didn't grab. Nothing from 2009, which I grabbed. So we went through 2008. I grabbed Survivor Series. Pretty good show. And these, oh, that was in Boston, I think, right? Survivor Series 2008. I can't, they don't tell you where they are. So, Survivor Series 2011 was in Madison Square Garden, and pretty sure this was in Boston. And all the way through 2008, 2007, they didn't have much, so the rest are from 2007 and on. Royal Rumble 2007, it's definitely one I've needed for a while. I'm really slacking on some of the earlier Rumbles, which I'll eventually get. Like, we'll get into that in a minute, though. 2006, Armageddon. We're going back in time. Batista and John Cena were at the top of their game here. We got King Booker and Finlay taking on Batista and John Cena. Pretty cool how they booked this here, where I believe at the Rumble 2007 they would have totally different opponents, but that's pretty cool how they did that. They didn't really do that much. And this was SmackDown show, yeah? So I'll have to really find out why was John Cena back on SmackDown for this show. This is late 2006. And I love that. Look at that beautiful insert. There's the first ever Inferno match is actually as an extra. We got Chris Benoit versus Chavo, Boogeyman versus The Miz, Undertaker versus Kennedy. I'm not quite sure why they did the interpromotional stuff so much with Cena. We got a 2-disc set here, Vengeance from '06. I didn't even realize it was a 2-discer, but whatever. So, we're about halfway through now, guys. And we got the chapters. ECW's Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton. Eugene versus Umaga, which is probably just a brutal beatdown of Eugene. Ric Flair versus Mick Foley, 2 out of 3 falls. They would end up having that I Quit match a month later at SummerSlam '06. We got RVD versus Edge now for the WWE Championship. And I think RVD drops the title here. Or he might have already dropped it on Raw, if I'm not mistaken. Kane versus Imposter Kane. John Cena versus Sabu. And Spirit Squad versus DX. I'm hoping that's not the main event. And it seems like they put a lot of extras on this. For what reason, I have no idea. They don't do it much. They haven't done it often, but here we have it, a bunch of extras. I might have to watch all that and review it. It's a lot of the DX stuff from 2006. Spirit Squad versus Triple H. McMahon receiving gifts from DX. Spirit Squad getting slimed. DX vandalizing McMahon's office. Humiliating Coach. The DX return on 6/19/2006. DX impersonating Mr. McMahon and Shane, which is awesome. And the DX entrance video. We also have a Ric Flair interview. A Tori Wilson magazine cover shoot, which looking forward to seeing that. So let's go back here for a second to see when this DVD actually started. I think it was yeah, it was. This DVD started right around that Vengeance '06, so probably added a few more segments that weren't on New and Improved DX. Moving along, guys, sorry, but Rumble 2005, great show. Triple threat for the WWE title, JBL, Kurt Angle, and Big Show. They list the Raw and SmackDown superstars in a beautiful red and blue insert. Cool. This is why you really like having inserts, especially with the Rumbles. And then we got Triple H and Randy Orton in the World title match. Shawn Michaels and Edge. Awesome. Then we got tons of extras, which, you know, the extras they put on DVDs nowadays, they're just so sad when you see them. It's like the pre-show match and that's it. No bonus interviews, no bonus Raw or SmackDown segments. It sucks. Survivor Series 2004. I like this. You know, the cartoon collage of characters. Pretty cool. You don't see that much either. JBL versus Booker T. Shelton Benjamin and Christian. A lot of good matches there. No Mercy from 2004. And this is where things start getting, you know, familiar with me. Definitely love this era here. That 2002 to 2004 or 5 era. Love it. And most of these older ones do have the inserts. I'm not sure when they stopped, but 2007 didn't have one unless it just was missing or lost. I don't know. SummerSlam 2004. It is the one with Benoit and Orton on the cover, so thumbs up for that. Another rare DVD, and it does have the insert, so double bonus. I've said it before, I'll say it again. SummerSlam has been, one of my all-time favorite pay-per-views. Just some of the great SummerSlam moments, including this from this night. Chris Benoit and Randy Orton, they had an awesome match here. Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, another great match. Going all the way back to, the late 80s. Bad Blood 2004, not sure what to expect going in with this, but Shawn Michaels and Triple H for the Hell in a Cell match. Pretty good match there. Columbus, Ohio. See, very simple but very detailed match listing. You get the date and where it took place. Columbus, Ohio, June 13th, 2004. DVDs these days, they just give you like a little highlight package. No date, no location, nothing. I don't understand. And we get an insert, so I love it. And I love that shot of Gail Kim and Victoria. Wow. Puppies! Alright, last three, guys. These are some pretty big ones. Rumble 2004. One of John Cena's first covers. And a pretty good Rumble overall. Benoit would end up winning the whole thing overall. No insert, but... So we got a few here from 2004. We got 3, 4, 5 from 04. Got a 2002 pickup. King of the Ring 2002, one of my favorites. Undertaker and Triple H in the main event for the Undisputed Championship. Brock Lesnar winning the tournament there. And last but not least, Rebellion from 2001, a WWF official UK release. And we got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock in the main event here in the UK, Manchester, England. This was during the Invasion time, right before Survivor Series in 2001. So these guys probably had an awesome match this night. We got the WCW Championship match, Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho. And there was no insert with Rebellion 2001 or 2002, so not sure if they ever made them for those or not. I don't understand how people, lose inserts, put inserts with the wrong DVDs, put DVDs in the wrong cases. Guys, take care of your stuff. Little side note here. I thought this was 2007 when I made the call, but it was 2009. Already got it, so if anyone wants it, Gmail me or DM me on Twitter. $5, it's yours. We'll talk to you guys later. This has been another epic 20 pickup WWE DVD video for you here today. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see any reviews, comment down below. Send me a message on Twitter. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace!